Hey there, this is Alvaro Moriera, founder of Moriera Team. I want to take this time to thank you for finding your way here and to let you know that now I want to share with you the top 7 steps you need to be thinking about when you're looking to purchase a home. Let's dig in. The first step is the most critical, and I can't stress it enough. Make sure your finances are in order. Make sure your credit scores are as high as possible, and make sure that you have your down payment lined up, either from your own funds, your checking, savings, retirement accounts, or you have a family member that's willing to give you a gift. The third item is make sure that you have your income sourceable. So if you're self-employed, make sure you filed your taxes for the last 2 years. And if you're salary or hourly, make sure you have your W-2s and your pay stubs ready to share with your broker so you can go to step number 2. Step number 2 is getting pre-approved for your new home loan. Once you apply with your broker, their team is going to be able to break everything down for you within about 24 hours. They're going to issue you a pre-approval letter, which is good for a full 90 days. And they're also going to be able to let you know very clearly what you can expect as far as a new monthly mortgage payment and any out-of-pocket expense at closing. Once that's out of the way, you're ready to hire a realtor. This is also a very critical step. Look, the reality is realtors are a dime a dozen. They're everywhere, but there's only a handful of agents in each area that are top producers. These are the folks you want to go after. They're the ones that are going to be able to educate you on the area and represent you in the way that you want to be represented. This is a very critical step, and if you do need a recommendation, we can always share great recommendations for agents in each market. Once this is out of the way, you can start the fun part. Step number 4 is home searching. So once you start the house hunt, this process can take a couple weeks, like it can take a few months, but this is the fun part. You're gonna be exploring all these different areas, neighborhoods, school districts, and based on your price point, your preferences, you're gonna ultimately find a home that you're interested in and go to step number 5, which is making an offer. And this is where your agent is gonna really come in handy. They're gonna be able to review all the different variables on the property to make your offer match what that property is worth, not only on sales price, but also be able to negotiate on your behalf any seller concessions. And these do include, for example, keeping certain appliances and of course, negotiating closing cost. Once the contract is signed on the dotted line by all parties, we can move to step number 6. This is the home inspection. This is where you're gonna hire a third-party inspector to come out and inspect the property and check all the systems. This includes the roof, the electrical, the plumbing, the foundation, among others. It's gonna run around $200 to $500 depending on the market and the square footage, but it's a very important step to check the health of your home. That way you know what you're buying and any potential issues. If issues arise, your agent's gonna step in and further negotiate with the seller, either reducing the sales price, getting you more closing costs, or thirdly, them frankly going and fixing whatever issue there is. That way you're satisfied. Once that's out of the way, we can move to the final step, which is step 7, which is being able to close your loan. Of course, before we get to this point, the entire process, the lender and their team have been working their magic behind the scenes to make sure that everything's approved and everything is lined up for this special day, which is your closing date. You're gonna send your wire to the closing about 24 hours before, and then the day of closing, you're simply gonna show up and sign, and within about 30 minutes, you're gonna be the proud owner of your beautiful new home. And of course, there's a lot of steps involved before then. That's why I wanted to break down the page below for you that has very detailed information on each step. That way you can read the content and really dig in as much as you want to. There's also very good mortgage calculators and down payment calculators that will be very helpful for you to get an idea of what to expect. And of course, if you do have questions, me and my team are here to help. So please review the information, and when you're ready, reach out to us. We'd love to meet you. Thank you for visiting our page. Have a wonderful day.